Sorry?
After the transfer he made in the summer,
Yeah.
and a lot of money, and he left.
That's a question for me. At least we have the responsibility to do that. It's true that we have done certain deals, but then to the top clubs, I think.
So there is sort of scope to work with the remainder.
Well, we have to see whether the parameters that we have, at least we have to have the options, then present them, and then is it possible, yes or no? That's not my decision.
Are you confident?
No, we are on it. It's not confident and comfortable. I'm confident. It's just it's the fact that you want to make the right call with the right player, because we really want to improve the team if we can. If not, we don't do it.
And just following up from Jamie's questions on Eze, he played on the left against Villa, and there was that goal that Matty Cash scored, and I think you could see that it was quite frustrated that he hadn't maybe tracked it. I wondered if that's come into your mind. I don't think he's played left wing since. Is that one of the things he has to sort of, in this team, in this squad, defensively be aware of?
But this happens. I mean, every time we stop a goal, there is somebody that he didn't do, or we expect him to do something. That's part of football. We move on from there, and as well, that's a responsibility of mine as well. If I put a player to play in a position that for weeks hasn't played, as well, I know what I can demand them and what I cannot demand them.
Yes, sir. Mikel, with Kepa Arrizabalaga in the team.
Kepa who?
Arrizabalaga.
Kepa who?
Just keep his Kepa. When you signed him, he was obviously the world's most expensive keeper. He still is the world's most expensive keeper. How did you?
Still, yeah?
Yeah, still is, yeah.
Okay.
How on earth did you convince him to come here and be the number 2?
How on earth?
Yeah.
To be fair, the first conversations were with Iñaki, and Iñaki explained in the possibility. I think they had a relationship before. Then Iñaki presented to me. I obviously really like it. I have a lot of friends and people who has worked with him for many years, and I said, listen, we have the chance, let's do it. So I spoke to him. He was very open. He was very excited. He was coming here to compete. On top of that, I had a great relationship with David. So yeah, I think he felt that it was the right move for him.
From what you've seen, how good is he? Would he start for another top Premier League team? He's only 30. Probably has ambitions to go and do much further and just be a number 2 in the club, sure.
Yeah, well, he has an unbelievable career and he's won many trophies. So, yeah, we are very lucky to have him. When he plays, when he doesn't play, and every single day here in the building.
And could he potentially start at some point if Ryan ends up obviously somehow goes to a different form or whatnot?
Yes, I mean, it's like any other position, I always say that. And even though the keeper say it was very special, yes, but at the end they have to earn the right to play. David is playing more because he's been excellent as well.
Ed, got him.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
There's a lot of players in your squad that are still yet to win a trophy at Arsenal. What do you think it would do for them if you could go all the way in the Carabao Cup and set yourself up the rest of the season in terms of their confidence in the league?
Well, first of all, because you work to win major trophies and the enjoyment that brings, then, as you said, the confidence, the trust, the belief, and unlock something on you, and then you want more. And it's a cycle that you want to repeat constantly, and we still have to do that, and some of them, they never done it, so it's always a first time.
Do you sense that they after the weekend obviously had a great result in the Premier League, but do you sense that there's that real belief among the players to do it this time?
Yeah, I think the group is really convinced that we have the ability to do it, and then we are very conscious that that's nothing, because we have to do it every single day, and that's what we focus on.
And just in terms of tomorrow's game, it's your first home game since you lost to United in the last one. How do you stop the crowd getting anxious if you don't make a good start, if you concede an early goal?
Oh, I don't expect that. I expect the crowd, like it's been all season with us, and the last few seasons with us, we have some incredible moments together, and tomorrow we have an opportunity to go to Wembley all together, so we have to push all the energy, optimism that we can all together, take that, and in a few weeks be in Wembley together.
Okay, just the last couple, Simon from The Sun.
Mikel, can I just ask for you, is part of the hunger and motivation, given the fact your last Cup final at Wembley was such a strange experience where with no fans there, and you haven't really had the opportunity to experience a proper Cup final at Wembley?
Yeah, that's a part of it. The big one is to get the team, the players, and all of our supporters together to enjoy that moment, and that's what it really drives me.
And obviously this semi-final record going into this two-legged, you'd struggled in the past four. Do you feel like the mentality of the players, they've learned from those semi-final defeats? And do you sense across these two legs you've seen a difference in how they kind of approach it?
Yeah, but every semi-final and every competition is different. Tomorrow we're going to have to prove it. We did it very well in Stamford Bridge for a big period of the game, and tomorrow we're going to have to do it for the entire game.
Can I just ask you one more? Obviously, we spoke to you about midfielder and Mikel being out. You've obviously got, I know, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, who is here literally in the building. Is there any sort of scope for using him as someone for the rest of the season, or is that very much a fitness-based thing?
We explore every option. Yeah?
And finally to John.
A lot of clubs don't really care about the Carabao Cup, but
No, no club. A lot of clubs, you said.
I don't think many. Some clubs
Which ones?
Don't.
Which clubs?
The ones who don't do very well in it.
Sorry, which clubs?
The clubs who play their kids and get knocked out.
Ah, okay.
But you're at Manchester City, who did take it seriously, and was part of winning silverware regularly. Is that something you brought from City? Wanted to introduce here?
I think that's something that has changed a lot over the years with the Carabao Cup and how that competition is being approached. But we are on it. I mean, you have to prioritize at some point in relation to the squad or the circumstances that we have. We have years here where we are very struggling with numbers as well, and we have to play other kind of players. And now we're in a different situation.
It is the least important of the four, but.
I think you two have to agree. The least, he says, is the most because it's tomorrow, and then the Carabao Cup goes, is the most because it's tomorrow and is the one that we really want to play.
It is the least important, but there's been a lot of noise about style of play. Does it matter to you how anything is won? If it's a cup won, do you care how it's won?
How it's won?
Yeah. With the style of play, entertainment, all this outside noise. I know you don't like outside noise, but do you care? Does it matter to you?
Well, it depends. I don't know. I would have to analyze about which teams they are talking about, which styles, and in which kind of game. The game that we expect tomorrow is going to be very specific and very clear what is going to happen. So it depends. You have to play well, very well, the game that you have to play, because it's not only what you have to do, it's an opponent very close to you that wants to take the game to a different scenario.
Well, I mean, people say that your style, the Arsenal style, is not very exciting.
I heard completely the opposite. All around Europe, that we are the most exciting team in Europe, the most goals, the most clean sheets, the most this. So maybe I have a different resources.
Why do you think this is? Why do you think people are saying this then?
I have no idea. I don't know which people. You tell me the names and the surname and the address and the email. Maybe we can talk. But we are talking because I can give you a massive book of all the people. So
Mr. Paul Scholes of Manchester.
Sorry?
Paul Scholes of Manchester.
Okay, good.
Lovely.
Thank you very much.
Thanks everyone, guys. Cheers.